My name's Matthew, and today I get the pleasure of walking you around this 2022 on a 71 registration Porsche 992 911 Carrera 4 GTS. This car is quite unique. Now, we're going to talk to you about a few of its features, but the big one that you can probably already see is this car is fitted with Porsche's Aero Pack. So that is that massive rear wing on the back of it that makes it look a bit like a GT3. And it has got some really intricate, lovely details around the engine bay and cooling, which I'll show you, which makes it very different to the standard car. It is also fitted with the high gloss black version of the GTS sort of sports design pack. Now, the sports design pack is standard on a GTS, but to have it finished all in high gloss black is a cost option. And the car does have an amazing specification on top of all of that. The big standout feature, Crayon grey. This is probably the most desirable 911 colour of the modern era, and probably for us the big selling feature of this car. And it's done 13,000 miles from new, full Porsche history, and serviced in February of this year, so a very recent Porsche service. Now we'll start at the front end and I'll run you through as many details as I can fit into this video. So that sports design pack in high gloss black starts at the nose. So we've got this lovely sort of extended splitter section on the nose of the bumper here. That also includes the surround to this daytime running light and indicator section on the air intakes under the headlights. And you do have PPF film protecting everything at the front. So again, a big cost option. Film on the bumper, the wings, the bonnet and the mirrors. That whole front end protected from stone chips and small scratches and things like that. For me, it's a really big, important thing. Now, we've got the X-Sight LED matrix light system. This is Porsche's most expensive light system that you can have fitted to the car currently. And it is really nice because it's the darkened interiors to the lights on this car. Coming around the passenger side, the turbo style wheel, so the Porsche's turbo wheel with the center locks, again standard on a GTS, but a really significant part of the car. I do think it makes it stand out from a standard Carrera. Full colored crests there, and the jet black brake calipers behind there. The lovely little GTS decal on the bottom corners of the door here, and again, some more of that sports design pack finished in high gloss, just sweeping on the bottom of the doors there. I do like this feature. We've got the gloss black armor guard sort of sticker sections here, just protecting that rear arch. Obviously on a 911, super prone to sort of stone chips and road rash in these areas. So you always want to protect this, but it is just a decal, it is just a sticker. The gloss black mirrors, as we mentioned before, again, part of that design pack. And then I'll just open the door and let the cameraman go past. The interior of this car is fantastic. Lots of cost options inside. The Alcantara GTS pack and the black leather, carbon fiber matte trim throughout the interior as well, and loads of cost options to talk about inside the car as well. But we will get round there. Coming around the back of the car, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Look at the size of this wing. It really does sort of resemble the GT3 wing. It's that big on the 992 models. And one really nice feature, and it is, again, almost replicated from the GT3s, and this is the key feature, is that instead of just having this sort of vertical strake section where the radiator cooling is, you now have a huge intake here between the wing and the sort of this mid flap here, I would say. And that is almost identical to what you get on sort of a 991 GT3 as well. So all that extra cooling, part of the aero pack. So again, for me, all adding performance, and for me, again, just a very, very cool Porsche feature. Gloss black lettering to the back. We do also have the Porsche exclusive tail lights here, so they're all clear. So you get the clear sections on the lights and the clear center bar, the light bar across the middle, which doubles up as your brake lights. The sports exhaust system, again finished in gloss black, and the sports design pack, again featuring here at the back in gloss black. So rather than this just being a plain piece of plastic, high gloss black, beautifully finished. Rear park distance control, a reverse camera at the back as well. And now we'll move down the driver's side, we'll jump in the car, and I'll run you through some of the amazing features inside this car. Opening glass tilt and slide roof as well, big feature. I'll jump in, I'll fire it up, and we'll go through the door card and then work our way through the interior. If the key was on, and if the cameraman bears with me, I will run over to the table where I've left the key, and I will be right back as he shows you some of the amazing sporty features in this car. Here we go. I'll just pop the key in the cup holder there. Right. So now the car's on and we've got all our systems, we'll go on this door card. So I'll just bring it a little bit closer to me for ease. Carbon fibre matte trims, very neatly fitted in this top trim section of the door here. I love the matte black door handles, memory settings for the driver's seat, power folding mirrors and fully electric mirrors, as you can imagine. The Bose surround sound system, and now those memory settings up here on the door, they're nicely connected to 18-way adjustable sports seats. These are the most adjustable sports seat that you can have fitted to this car. They are the best seats available. Coming into the car, obviously the auto lights down here are part of that matrix system. The car is keyless, so you don't need to put a key in ignition. You just have to turn this and the key just sits in the cup holder there. We do have an electric steering column, so really easy to get yourself nice and comfortable in this car. And if I move myself almost into a driving position, it's really easy for me to show you around. We've got a Sport GT steering wheel, finished in carbon fibre, matte carbon fibre, again a lovely cost option, and that is heated. So when I switch that button, it says steering wheel heating on. All of your Porsche controls are up ahead of you now. So you've got this lovely new sort of digital cockpit in the 992. That original analog rev counter still, but the side screens are all digital. Lots of ability to adjust. So I've got all my temperatures, and I can run you through into the sports chrono and everything else. You can see all the amazing features available to this car. I'm into the drive modes here. That can be controlled with the sports switch. And because the car is fitted with that sports exhaust, hopefully you heard when I flicked it to sport, the exhaust got a lot louder, the car got a lot louder. I'll just flick it straight back into normal, come away from that screen. And then moving back to the steering wheel, as you can see, all of the multifunction settings. The controls on the right control these screens here. The controls on the left are your voice activation and your volume controls. If I turn the wheel slightly, you've got your cruise control there on that stalk, that lower stalk behind the steering wheel. And then moving into the center console. Now I just have to get myself past this menu setting, so I want to exit the setup wizard. There we go. Porsche's PCM, it is now super usable. It's a fantastic update. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in this car, all wireless. Porsche's own navigation system, super responsive as well. And if I come back to the menu and then put the car into reverse, there's your reverse camera with your forward and rear park distance control dynamic display on the right hand side there. And now we can talk about some of the really amazing features in this car. A direct button for the sports exhaust, so you can run the exhaust in any mode. And then this button here is front axle lifter. That is a massive option. So when you press this button, the nose of the car will lift. That will allow you to go over speed bumps, any sort of sleeping policemen that you think are going to damage the nose, because these cars are very low. And then up here, before we move on, this is really cool. I've never ever seen this in a 911 before. The sports chrono clock over here, the sub-second clock, is a Porsche design sub-second clock. I think that is fantastic, a really lovely little feature. Unique for me. I've never seen it before. Obviously it's a cost option, but lovely to see. Above me we've got the blind, the electric blind for the tilt and slide sunroof. That obviously does open and go back as well. And then through this center console, dual zone climate control, the buttons for the roof there, as I said, heated seats for the driver. We have matte carbon trim across the dashboard, around the back of the gear tunnel here, Alcantara everywhere, and the GTS logos stitched into these sports seats as well. The car is a really special example. I will just jump out now and very quickly summarize this vehicle. As I said at the beginning, a 2021 on a 71 registration car, so still with the balance of its manufacturer's warranty, 13,000 miles with all of these amazing features, that just incredible aero pack with the crayon grey and the gloss black sports design pack. It really is a fantastic example of a 992 Carrera 4 GTS. My name is Matthew. I hope this video has helped. Thanks for watching.